All right, so irrigation season's over.
It might freeze tonight, and there's some things that haven't been winterized, so we're quickly bringing them into the shop.
So I'm running around and draining all the pumps. It's always a huge relief when you get done the season. It feels quite a push every time to keep everything going and keeping up with the heat. And
we've got some chemical totes and chemical jugs. I got the water truck over here that's full of water, so we got to drive that in the shop. Got the 2 sprayers in the shop now.
Anyway, so this screen, we definitely had a challenge this summer. Tried a new screen and had to pull it all out and switch it for this old screen again, but we got through it, and the bean crop was amazing. So it usually feels like in the end that it's worth it, but it is a struggle.
So we're also just draining pumps and unhooking any kind of hoses or anything with water. We're just trying to get taken care of.
So yeah, I just have to come and like open valves and stuff and drain all the pumps. Not much left in that one, just a little bit water draining out of there.
Anyway, a bit of a wild day because it's Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, and so Monday, and so trying to get as much done as we can before the weekend because everyone's gone. So no, it's good. Wild but good.
You just don't want things to freeze up. Kind of open up all the ball valves, let everything drain out, and because water, when it freezes, it expands and cracks everything. Solid steel, doesn't matter.
Okay, bringing the last chemical handler to the shop, and we should have most everything in. Got a call from the highway company that is taking a bunch of asphalt out of our gravel pit right now, and one of our Texas gates is, I guess, exploding. So Dad and Cornelius here in the dark are running over with welders to go and try and fix it up. So we'll see how long that takes, or if I need to run a payload over there to help squish it together, but hopefully it comes together okay. But as you can see, we've got everything else in the shop there. We're about ready, at least everything we can think of. So okay, so trying to fix this Texas gate. I just ripped it out and just put gravel over it for right now, fill it in so we can take the Texas gate back. Dad and Corny were been working on it. I just showed up because they needed a clamp and some rubber. There was an air leak that locked up one of the trailers, and so they got it squeezed together, and now they're just trying it, but it seems like something didn't quite go right, so they might be coming hopping with me.
Okay, so this is our last solar site. We had to remove some trees, a whole bunch of shipping containers, and we had to bring in gravel. Now we're kind of measuring it out. But then we realized that once our solar panels are in place, it's going to be very hard for us to clean the edge of this dugout. And so we're right in the process of, we're going to clean the bank, this south bank, this right now, get all the weeds and the willows and stuff cleaned off, then put fabric down and line it with rock so that we don't have to maintain the shore, that it'll be perpetually maintained, or anyway, it'll be way less maintenance. We'll put the heavy duty geofabric down and then put the screened rock on it, so no dirt, just rock, 2-inch to 4-inch rock, and then that'll keep it all, the weeds and everything under control.
Okay, so the solar crews have moved to get ready to start putting solar up near the dugout here, and they're also cleaning out that bank that's going to be right behind the solar. Going to put some material down and some rocks, just so we don't have a whole bunch of weeds growing there, and it's really hard to clean up once the solar panels are right there. So it's looking great, really exciting. Bring on the power.
No, it'll be great. Here in the next 3 weeks, they will have this solar site all built. This will be our biggest one, and it will feed power from this solar site into our pump house there, and we'll have some backup batteries in the pump house that will give us backup power for all of our water system if the power ever goes out. And to the cattle watering troughs, we actually have the power going to the troughs from this pump house to heat those water troughs so they don't freeze up in the winter. So then the solar and the batteries combined can keep water supply unfrozen to the cows throughout the winter if we ever have, and we do have power go off. And in a half an hour at 30 below with the power off, we're all frozen up, because the cows, you know, they're all drinking. There's, you know, 400 animals in there and they drink the troughs down in just a couple of minutes. And when there's no water in the trough, then it's amazing. The heating elements don't seem to do anything. It just freezes the pipes down below. And if you go 2 or 3 hours or 6 hours, then it freezes right down into the ground, and it's a real pain to get it going again. So having the power and the water supply both covered with this solar backup is going to be a big deal for us. Anyway, much more reliable, and you can't have animals going without water. It's not an option. We're excited.